Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Mark Thomas Fitness. So tonight, it's been 4 weeks of hard training, really near perfect dieting. So tonight's going to be a night that I'm going to treat myself to something a little bit special. So my wife and I's favorite is a little filet mignon bacon wrap. We're going to show you how we do this. And tonight, welcome to our outdoor kitchen. Also, I'm going to take advantage of this evening, and we're going to go ahead and at the same time we're going to make up some grass-fed beef patties. This is going to be for our meals for the next couple days, incorporated with chicken and fish. But I got 6 patties here total. For my body weight, I usually do a patty and a half. So do the math on that. That gives us let's see, a lot of meals. Anyway, so what I did was I pre-melted some butter, and I have some minced garlic here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take probably about a good heaping teaspoon. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to mix it up. Let that sit for a minute. So this is the butter mix that I'm going to baste it with. I'm going to take my Himalayan sea salt, just a pinch on top, and then I'm going to flip it. Another pinch on this side. Not too much. Too much salt makes you just a little bit of salt will really bring out the flavor. The patties themselves, I went in pre-salted, and then I used garlic powder on these. Next, we're going to take the bacon and our sticks for skewering. Take the bacon, wrap it around one time, stick it all the way through, and then I just have it so it just comes out barely, because believe it or not, in the barbecue these things kind of start to catch a little bit on fire. Take the next one, do the same thing, wrap it up. So hold the bacon on there while it cooks. I'm going to take a sharper one. I did not go through easy. Filet mignon is one of the most tender meats you can possibly get. I personally think it's a crime to make it any more than medium. Medium rare is the way I prefer it. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our butter and our minced garlic. We'll take a little scoop of that, just kind of put it on top, let that sit in there. And throughout the cooking process, I'm going to go ahead and be basting these as I make them. So everything's all ready to go on the barbecue right now. It's nice and hot over there. What we're going to do is we're going to sear it a minute each side, and meanwhile I'm going to also be cooking this at the same time. So come join me over here. Okay guys, so we got the searing mechanism super high on here. It's been on for a few minutes, so we're going to go ahead and put it on for a minute on each side. Flame up a bit. I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit on the actual barbecue part. I'll start the burgers up. Just like I said, I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone tonight. I'm going to go ahead and cook these up at the same time. Alexa, set timer, 1 minute. The burgers, I like to cook these for about 5 minutes a side. With my meat, I like to bring it up to room temperature, so I've had these sit out for a couple hours. It's much easier to control it. Less likely you're going to dry your meats out. Same thing with the burgers. They just cook better that way. It's actually a trick my dad taught me a long time ago, was to just bring it to room temperature, whether it's fish, chicken, meat. Obviously you don't want to leave it out all day long, but a few hours is not a problem. So we let it sear up on the one side. I'm going to get my prongs ready. Flip it. Searing it locks in all the juices. It just makes it that much better, much more tasty. We're just about there. Doesn't take very long to sear these up. There we go. Alexa, cancel timer. Alexa, set timer. 1 minute. We're going to go ahead and flip them. Got that nice little burn mark through the middle. Now it's kicking up a lot of flame right now, but that's because the butter and the garlic that we just put on it. Obviously the the butter's pretty flammable. So meanwhile, we're going to wait for those to go ahead and sear on that side, and then when we flip them, we're going to flip them at a let's say a 90-degree angle, so it crisscrosses. So whenever you go to a fancy steakhouse, they'll always have the burn marks going across the grill this way, and then they'll have them coming across this way. It's just a little trick I learned on a station that I watched one time. We can cook that side up. Really easy to overcook these, so I typically like about 5 minutes per side after it's a sear. And you can touch by firmness. You can also use a digital thermometer or even some sort of a meat thermometer. Get it up to about 130, 135 internal temperature. I've gotten pretty good at actually timing these pretty good and just feeling by the temperature or by the feel of the meat. If you're a really seasoned cook, you can do that pretty well. I'd say we're doggone close to the minute mark. When I flip it, I'm gonna turn it, and I'm gonna do it the opposite way so we get those burn marks really nice crisscrossing the steak. We'll move the steaks over here. Alexa, cancel timer. Alexa, set timer 5 minutes. So guys, we're going to let these go ahead and cook up for 5 minutes on each side, and I'm going to show you these when they're all done and how yummy they look on a presentation. Hey guys, everything's all finished. This is going to be 4 meals here. I don't know why my math was so off earlier, but anyway, 4 meals. So because it is my weekly reward, got one of my favorite bottles of red wine. It's a Opolo Zinfandel from Central Coast, and it's great with the red meat. So pairing up a good wine with the red meat, enjoying just a little reward for the hard labor that I've had, along with these beautiful salads that my wife prepared tonight. Combination of baby greens, of course everything's organic, along with the avocado. It's going to be delicious. Great combinations here, guys. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how Chef did. Oh, that is perfection right there. Medium rare. Huh? Put it right there, baby. Nice. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.